America, a country built on movement. From the Atlantic sunrise to the Pacific sunsets, goods travel day and night crossing deserts, mountains, forests, and frozen plains. But behind this unstoppable flow sits a group of people whose lives remain hidden, misunderstood, and often unspoken. Truckers. They are the heartbeat of American logistics, men and women who sacrifice comfort, sleep, and family moments so the country never stops. But what really happens behind that windshield? What does life look like when your home has 18 wheels and your world stretches across 3 million miles of highway? Today, you're going inside. Inside the loneliness, the grit, the danger, the pride, the unexpected beauty, and the raw reality. This isn't Hollywood. This isn't a polished commercial. This is the real American trucking life told through the eyes of those who live it. Welcome to Road Titans, and welcome to the truth. Every trucking journey begins with something heavy before the load, before the fuel, before the truck even rolls. It begins with a goodbye. For most truckers, leaving home is the hardest part. Standing in the doorway at 3 a.m., boots tied, coffee steaming, and everything silent except the ticking clock. Kids asleep, the dog lifting its head, a spouse whispering, "Drive safe," and then you walk out. The cold morning hits your face as you climb into the cab. The street lights glow, the key turns, the engine rumbles to life, and so does the reality. You're not coming back tonight, or tomorrow, or next week. American truckers routinely spend days, weeks, and sometimes months away from home. Birthdays missed, school events missed, Sunday dinners missed. That's the first truth the public never sees. As the truck pulls onto the highway, the city slowly disappears in the mirrors. You don't cry you're trained not to, but your chest tightens with every mile. You stare at the sunrise because it hides the emotion. That's the first mile, the mile nobody talks about. But for truckers, that's where the road truly begins. Step inside a trucker's cab, and you enter a world uniquely built for survival. Because out here, your truck isn't just a vehicle. It's your home. The bunk becomes your bed, your couch, and sometimes your dining table. The dashboard becomes your storage area, your office, and your entertainment center. The sleeper fridge holds more memories than food, and the engine hum becomes your lullaby every single night. Inside the cab, truckers cook meals on portable stoves, hang laundry near the vents to dry, and store their whole life in cabinets no bigger than school lockers. It's tight, it's limited, it's not glamorous, but truckers learn to adapt.
The road teaches discipline, how to sleep in a rest area where engines never stop rumbling, how to shower in a truck stop with strangers waiting behind the door, how to find comfort in a 6x8 space while snowstorms shake the entire trailer. People imagine truckers cruising freely across America. The truth: most days are spent inside a small cab, organizing, cleaning, preparing, waiting, repeating. Yet ask any trucker and they'll tell you, "This little space, this is my freedom." If the road is a battlefield, weather is the enemy commander. American truckers drive through everything: whiteouts in Wyoming, hellish heat in Arizona, hurricanes in the Gulf, and black ice in the Rockies. And you don't get to stop. Not really. Freight schedules don't care about storms. Imagine driving 80,000 pounds through ice where the trailer sways like it's alive. Or down a mountain grade with fog so thick you can't see 10 feet ahead. Or into crosswinds strong enough to flip a fully loaded rig on its side. Weather hardens drivers. It teaches fear real fear and how to handle it. Truckers know the signs. The windshield vibes that warn of black ice. The wind gusts that tell you to slow down immediately. The cloud patterns that predict a sudden downpour. Many have stories of near disasters, moments where survival came down to skill, luck, and instinct. This is the part of trucking movies never show. The part where nature decides the rules and truckers just try to stay alive. Loneliness, the quiet killer of the trucking industry. Truckers spend up to 300 days a year away from home, hours of silence. Thousands of miles with no company but the radio and the road. Some talk to themselves. Some talk to the sky. Some talk to the empty seat beside them, pretending someone is listening. Phone calls home help, but not always. A weak signal in rural Montana. A dropped call in Nevada. A text from your kid saying "Good night, Dad," while you're parked 1,200 miles away. In these moments, loneliness isn't just an emotion, it's a weight. Truckers say the road forces you to meet to people. Your true self and the person you're afraid to become. But loneliness also builds strength, the kind city life never teaches. A mental toughness that only endless miles can forge. Truck stops are small universes, chaotic, loud, unpredictable, and essential. Here, truckers find everything: food, showers, repairs, laughter, arguments, gossip, and stories from every corner of the country. Veteran drivers swapping tales. New drivers asking for advice. Mechanics shouting over air compressors. Cashiers greeting truckers like family. Some truck stops feel like home. Others feel like danger. But all of them are part of the trucking heartbeat. Midnight meals, fueling lines, Sharkeys, lottery tickets, coffee that tastes like burnt rubber but keeps you alive. This is where the road breathes. Truckers don't just drive. They battle rules, more rules than any profession on the road. Hours of service, electronic logging devices, weight limits, inspection points, dot checks, blood pressure tests, drug screenings, state-by-state rule differences. One missed entry, one late check-in, one overloaded axle, and your whole day or paycheck is gone. Meanwhile, companies push deadlines. Dispatch pushes expectations. Customers push impatience. Truckers stand in the middle, balancing safety and pressure, knowing one mistake can ruin a career or a life. This scene is the reality people never see. Truckers carry America while carrying rules stacked higher than their loads. For all its hardships, trucking has a beauty no desk job can match. Sunrise in Nebraska painting the sky gold. A lightning storm dancing across Wyoming. A quiet dawn in Utah where the whole world looks brand new. The open plains, the wild forests, the lonely mountains. Scenes that most people never witness in their lifetime. Truckers watch them every day. There's freedom in the open road, a spiritual calm in endless miles, a peace that settles into the soul. Some say trucking is an addiction not to the struggle but to the serenity.
After thousands of miles, sleepless nights, storms, breakdowns, loneliness, and stress, a trucker finally reaches the destination. Warehouse lights, forklifts buzzing, paperwork shuffling, sometimes a smile from the receiver, sometimes a cold, back into Dock 4. But the feeling of arrival? It's unmatched. Because every delivery is a victory, a silent proof of endurance, skill, and grit. No applause, no celebration, just a tired driver stepping out, signing papers, and knowing, I made it. And tomorrow, they'll do it all again. This is the life of American truckers, raw, real, painful, beautiful. A life built on sacrifices most never see, and strength most never understand. They don't just drive loads. They drive the nation forward mile by mile, storm by storm, sunrise by sunrise. If this journey opened your eyes, if you felt the heartbeat behind every mile, then you're one of us now. Here on Road Titans, we honor the people who keep America moving. Their courage, their stories, their truth. Hit subscribe, join the Titan family, and remember, the road is long, the job is hard, but together, we rise with every mile.